Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today right here I have with me the Infinix Hot 11s, and this phone has been my daily driver for the last few months. And in this video I'll give you my experience about the XOS launcher on this phone. The XOS launcher is the name of the UI that's on this phone. Like you can see the icons and all that. This is the UI that's running on almost all the Infinix phones. And I'll give you my experience about it. What glitches have I faced? Are there any glitches or not? And overall what I think about the skin. So first of all, this phone comes with Android 11 out of the box, and Android 12 is out, releasing to other phones as an update. So whenever the update comes to this phone, the Android 12 update, I'll surely make a video about it, and I'll give you my experience about the phone with the update. And but one thing's for sure, that there will be some delays, it might take some time, because the brands, almost all the brands, focus on the releasing the updates to their high-end phones, then to their mid-range phones, and then once those phones have gotten the update, then they will focus on the budget phones. But by that time most users might have upgraded their phone or something like that, because most people who buy the budget phones, they don't really care about the update, whether they receive the security updates every month or every 2 months, or even like whether the phone gets the next major version of Android. So most people don't really care about that. So but still, whenever any word comes out about the Android 12 update for this phone, or whether this phone, any timeline comes out, or whether whenever this phone gets the update, I'll surely make a video about it and give you my experience about the phone with the update. Right now I'll give you my experience of the XOS 7.6 based on Android 11. So as you can see right here, one feature a lot of you already know, that the main feature about Android 11 is that it allows you to install custom icon packs. Like maybe icon pack is something like when you install, the look of the icons change, and you can make it according to whatever you want, like the way you do in the launchers. And like when you install a launcher, you can install any kind of icon pack and give the phone your own personalized look. But Infinix has restricted that option. It does not give the user option. And at first, like I was really not liking it, why Infinix did not give you the option. But over time I got used to the skin, and it's okay for me. If I do get the option, I will install a different icon pack. But if I don't, it really doesn't bother to me. I'm okay with this. It grows on you, the skin. And about glitches and stutters, one major glitch I have noticed on this phone is, like there is an option on Infinix phones, like when you do a 3-finger swipe up, it makes a mini window. But sometimes in the last few, like maybe a month or so, I've noticed that sometimes this option for some reason doesn't work. It gives me a little message here, like the name of the option is that the Infinix has given. This is the sticky preview. And sometimes it gives me a message that it's not this option is not available in the current scenario, even though it's sometimes, like I open the calculator, I open YouTube, I open the YouTube music, I can put any app in the sticky preview. But sometimes for some weird reason it gives me some issues with the sticky preview. And one other glitch, and after a restart it gets fixed. Like a restart is, like, a lot of glitches that I have experienced are simply you just restart the phone, it works, and then it's fine. Now one other glitch that I've noticed is, like in the calculator app, as you can see right here, now it's fine. Before you could see, like the square-ish button, like those are some glitches, but that's something on the Google side, that's not more on Infinix's side. But that was another glitch that I have seen. And one other glitch was, like the dark mode of the phone. What sometimes would happen, like if I get a message, I have enabled the bubbles option. Right now I don't have any messages, so I can't show it to you, or I can't reproduce it just happens randomly. Like what happens is, when I get the message, I get the bubble, and I try to dismiss the bubble. What happens is, the rest of the phone is in the dark color, but those buttons are normally also in the dark color, depending on the settings that you've done on your phone. But those options would show up in white, and sometimes it happens randomly here and there. Maybe, like, not every single time, sometimes it just happens after a month or so, like maybe once every month or something like that. And for that, what I have to do is just switch the theme, like from light to dark, dark to light, and then it gets back to normal. So that's one other glitch that I've seen on this phone. Those are the major, almost the major glitches that I have seen. Yes, a lot of people, on the Infinix Note 11 or even some other phones have experienced, some issues with, opening the recent apps. And even on, the previous Infinix phone that I had, the Infinix Note 10, there was an issue where, if I'm in the menu and I'm trying to, go back to the home screen, this gesture would not work. I have to try multiple times. So, almost every Infinix phone has some issue, some glitch or something like that on the XOS skin. So you can't be, give 100% guarantee like there will be no issues. But it's not like, it's the hardware fault or something like that. It's mostly because of the just on the software side. And it's a very easy fix. If Infinix, it gives you an update and, improves the touch response, or, even some gestures not working properly, or you're trying multiple times, then the gesture works. It's a simple fix. And overall, at first I thought the skin would be really heavy and it will be really, a lot heavy. It will take a lot of, resources and all that. But overall, I would say that this skin is still light. It could be still light enough, like, it has a lot of broadways, and I have a lot of apps disabled, like a lot of apps over there that I have disabled, or maybe, changed it to the default and all that. What I would give a suggestion to Infinix is, like, they're going on the right side. Just, they should also focus on, little things like the user feedback they're giving, like, the touch, some touch response not working, maybe some gestures are not working, maybe that, like, the sticky preview option is not working. So if Infinix continues on this trend, and then it would be fine. Yes, they came a long way, like, before their skin was a lot more heavy and they had a lot more ads in their phone. Even this phone has an ad, but I've tried all my best to, maximum disable the ad. There's only one ad that comes out every maybe in once a week or something like that, but it doesn't bother me because rest of the skin is clean and there's no other ads in it. And overall, like, at first I thought the skin is heavy and all that, but when I use this phone, I, even after experiencing some glitches and all that, I still don't mind it, because every single skin, even, like Realme UI, that UI even had some glitches in it. Maybe, it's not same like XOS, but some other glitches. Maybe some things are not working properly, or maybe you need to restart it to make it work properly. But almost every skin has some issues. And if you think about, like, what I was expecting is, like, this skin would be heavy, it would have some a lot of glitches and all that. But comparatively, it's a lot. This skin has improved a lot, and there are some places where it can still improve a lot, but from what I was thinking about this skin, I'm completely proven wrong. And if you're not thinking, if you have a buying decision based on, based on the skin, you could very easily go for, Infinix's XOS. There, yes, you should know that there will be some glitches or some issues, but it won't be that major that would ruin your, experience or make it a deal breaker for you. You could simply, be like, once every month, if you get some glitch like that sticky preview not working, just reset the phone, it starts working. That's it. But there is no such major issue in the skin. And yes, if like, if you ask me, I would really prefer, have a hardware like this, like with this kind of processor and all that, with this camera and all. If I had, the stock Android look and feel on it, that would be the good experience. But there are some people who will be like, the stock Android that doesn't have that many features in it, but this phone has a lot more features on it. So that's why, even I was like only like, having stock Android. But over time, what I've gotten understood, that there are some good points of having, a lot of features in a phone. Maybe sometimes there might be a downside, the skin is too heavy or something like that. But with this phone, I've experienced that, there is no problem of having, like, this kind of a skin with this kind of a hardware. So overall, if you ask me, if you are thinking about buying in any Infinix phone that has XOS on it, you should go for it. If you are on the edge where you're thinking whether you should go for, like, if you are thinking about whether you should go for XOS or Realme UI or any, if you don't have any issue with some glitches on it, then you should go for XOS launcher on any Infinix phone. You almost get the same experience. So even if I had to decide whether I should go for this phone or any other phone, I would go with this phone, because the rest of the things are also good, and I could get used to the little bit of glitches. I won't mind that much if there are some little glitches here and there. Almost every phone has some, even flagship phones have some sort of glitches and issues in it. So this is my experience with XOS launcher, and if you're thinking about buying a phone that has XOS launcher on it, you should go for it. So that is my opinion about the Infinix phones with XOS launcher on it. So that's all for today. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.